welcome back to my channel. I've started waving now apparently. Today I'm going to be talking about why we might struggle to abandon books when we are not enjoying them. This is something that I've struggled with before. It's a deep struggle and there are a few reasons why, and I thought I'd like to talk about them. This video isn't meant to be like, oh look how clever I am and deep I am for knowing these three very basic things that people might feel. If you know what I mean. I don't know, sometimes people do videos and I'm like, yes, that's obvious. So I'm going to be stating obvious things, but then kind of explaining why I think those obvious things happen, if that makes sense. Probably not. So first of all, I think why some people might struggle to not finish books is first of all because of money. Because we buy a nice hardback and then we don't like it and we're like, oh, I wasted some money here. I don't get this that often because I don't really buy new books that often, especially hardbacks. Don't really buy hardbacks at all, really. But they are expensive, and then when we buy something and we feel like it wasn't worth the money, we get upset. Well, some of us do. Some of us are rich and we don't care. So I think the solution to this one is just don't heck and buy new books, and then you won't feel bad for not finishing them, you know? I'm so clever, thank you. But I do feel like BookTube really encourages consumerism. Maybe not intentionally, some people don't intentionally do this. I don't think anyone intentionally promotes consumerism, but there is, I feel like, this pressure for some people to conform and fill their bookshelves up with loads of stuff, with loads of things that's going to cost loads of money, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think there is an issue. We'll talk about that another day. The second reason why I think we struggle to abandon books is because we are very optimistic. We have hope. We have hope the book will get better. And, well, my solution, stop being so optimistic, the world is horrible, you're going to die. The thing is with, let's talk about death. The thing with existentialism and being alive is that we're all going to die. And people, well, me especially, that really freaks me out. But at the same time, the human race is going to become extinct at some point. All the art that we have created, all the words are going to die with us. It's not going to exist. So, you know, I don't know why this relates to hope in books. But anyway, my point is that just don't have hope because it's all going to go down the pan. If the book's been rubbish for like 2/3 of the book, the likelihood is the last third is going to be rubbish. That's my logic anyway, so just be a pessimist like me and you'll be happier. Yes, probably not. You'll probably be miserable. Anyway, that was a tangent. And the third point, which I think is the most important one, the most frequent reason why we struggle to abandon books, I believe, is that we feel like we've wasted time. We feel like we won't be productive if we don't finish the book. This is the one I have the most to say about. First of all, me included. Big me included. That doesn't make any sense. I get too sentimental about the past when I shouldn't be, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can be sentimental about like life events that have happened or people you have known, but for me anyway, I feel attached to a book if I've read a lot of it, or if I've read half of it and I'm still not enjoying it. I feel like, yeah, but past me suffered through this, so I should continue suffering. And that's not a very good mindset, is it? Just because you suffered before, you should suffer in the future and the present. I do not believe that anymore. It's easier said than done though, isn't it? So that's, I think, a major reason why people don't want to finish their books. No. I think that's a major reason why people feel like they should finish their books. They've suffered before, so they should persevere through the rest of the book. And you know what? That's a bit tragic, isn't it? And the second kind of thing attached to this point is productivity. Productivity. YouTube hasn't helped with this, I think. A lot of us feel a big pressure to be productive a lot of the time. And this is just really dangerous. And it doesn't help that all these study tubers are around saying, my 40-day study routine. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but at the same time, no, it's not. The thing is, I love watching those videos as well. But I feel like there's just such a pressure to be doing something and to be persevering through things we might not necessarily want to do, especially with reading and BookTube, because, you know, if you're halfway through a book and you're not liking it, you can just put it down and then start reading another book, but you've wasted that half of the book where you could finish the second half and then finish a book quicker. So then, say like on your Goodreads goal, it will be one up quicker than if you started a new book. And you know what? This is what I do all the time. But you know what? I think we've got to just say to ourselves, we need to stop and we need to enjoy our existences. Wow, I didn't mean for this to get so deep. I don't know, man. I just feel like we should just be free, and who cares about books that are rubbish? Just throw them in the skip or burn them. We don't burn books anymore. What's that about? I think we should bring that back, you know. Maybe that'll be my next video. Burning books I don't like. Not very good for the environment. What do you think about this? Do you finish your books? Do you finish all your books? Are you scared to not finish books? I feel like there is a pressure on BookTube to finish your books. Let's do a DNF part of all of our wrap-ups, for example. These are the books I didn't finish, and here's why. Because I would like to know. I'd like to know why you didn't finish books. And I think that's quite interesting, in my humble opinion. Thank you for watching. This was a very sketchy, all over the place video, as you can probably guess. I hope you're not having an existential crisis. And I'll see you in my next video. Leave a comment down below what you think, and goodbye. Adios.